It's been just about 3 weeks since we've done this episode here on my channel, and I gotta say it's one of your boys' absolute favorites to make, and that is highlighting some of the absolute best ideas thought up by the Brawl Stars community. I like doing these episodes for a few different reasons. Number one, there are so many talented creators out there that might not be getting the recognition that they deserve with creating these amazing concepts that, quite honestly, drive the game forward in a big way. As well as number two, it is incredibly fun to dig through some of these awesome ideas and maybe, just maybe, seeing them implemented into the game in the future. Guys, we've seen it in the past. Basketball was a concept. It's in the game now. So dang cool. But yeah, everyone, of course, hopefully you're all excited for today's video. Let's get straight away into these amazing ideas. Here we go! So everyone, we're not wasting any time here in today's video. Normally in these episodes, I love to start off with a few different second gadget ideas or just gadget ideas in general. Taking a post here by Pong. A new gadget for Buzz. It's called Loud Whistle. Buzz slows down enemies within his supercharged circle for 2.5 seconds and deals 200 damage. I thought it was a very unique concept with his base mechanics, as well as coupled with the star power that increases his radius of his circle range. I think would be really cool to have like a combination between this gadget along with that star power. Really cool idea. But getting into another one by the same exact creator over here called Self-Help. Buzz removes all ammo and each ammo heals him for 600 health. Now I don't know if this one is going to be amazing for Buzz or anything like that, seeing that you do need your ammo desperately when you're going in on certain people, but I kind of like the concept of a healing gadget for Buzz. A brawler that is very in your face, a very hyper aggressive brawler. It'd be really helpful to have some health coming in when you're dishing off that damage. Getting into our next second gadget idea, one for a brawler that isn't released yet, and that is of course Griff, made by Cloudboy08. The gadget is called Big Money. For his next attack, Griff fires 1 big coin instead of 9 small coins, who deals the combined damage of 1 attack. Kind of takes me back to when Colt's second gadget was released, how OP that was. So I think this might be really broken, but it doesn't have a wall breaking mechanic, so maybe, just maybe, this would be feasible. It'd be a lot of damage, that's for sure, but very interesting. So we really only had a few gadget ideas here in today's video, so getting away from that and getting into something that I absolutely adore, an amazing idea by M1M1NT. A hard name indeed. But as you can see here up at the top, concept issuing icons for purchases of true silver and true gold skins. So it all revolves around the very expensive skins here in the game, and I love it. I feel like with the price of true gold and true silver skins, it needs a little bit of extra something. As you can see, you get a border around your character profile icon if you want to switch it to that. So number one, I feel like it'd be really interesting if you are collecting true gold and true silver skins, so just tap on your profile and see what brawlers you have those skins for, as well as it just gives you a tiny bit more individuality, right? Maybe you are a huge fan of Mortis here in the game and you don't have a ton of coins to spend or anything like that. Maybe you have a Mortis exclusive account. You purchase the true silver, the true gold skin on just that one Mortis. Then you have this really awesome golden border around your profile that everyone can see when they tap on your profile icon. It's such a simple implementation, but I think it'd be really cool, especially now that they're introducing more player icons through Power League. I think it makes sense to add even more things such as this. Here's the same exact idea from a different person. I think good player, but he's got Leon cooked up here. So the basic one, we have the icon unlocked that we all know and love, but the silver and gold are definitely different. I think it's so dang cool, man. I would love this small thing. The smallest things go a long way, that's for sure. Here's another idea from Mr. Doggo33 that I think is more of a meme in my opinion, or it might be serious, but I take it as a meme. This brawler charges their super while in bushes. The bush camping would be next level in Showdown if this were a thing. But yeah, guys, I would love to see more ideas revolving around these traits in Brawl Stars. I think it'd be really interesting. So I'm sure we all know this by now. Your boy Ray is a pin connoisseur. I love pins, I love pin packs, I love the newest pin packs that have been coming out. They're just amazing. So we have quite a few things to get into that are revolving around pin packs here in today's video. As you can see, this post made by Roger, I don't know if I just can't pronounce the name or I'm missing something here, but we'll just call this guy Roger. What a legend. So I think we brought this idea up in a previous video, but I think it makes a lot of sense now with the comings of all these different pin packs, and that is a dumbed down version of a pin pack. We've been getting our basic 3 pins in a pin pack. We have upgraded versions of pin packs now with all epic pins, but how about something that costs even less than that? A 1 pin pack, maybe for more like free-to-play players, for free-to-play offers or like star point offers. As you can see here, for 500 star points, you can get a special offer of a single pin. So of course you can argue that it would make sense just to have a regular pin coming out in the shop, but I feel like it's fun not knowing what you're gonna get, right? You click on that, you just don't know what's gonna be popping up in your shop, and it's not just straight up gems that way. I think it's really, really cool. So this person puts it along the trophy road as well, attached to brawl boxes. So you open up that big brawl box, you also get a pin along with it. I think it's a really awesome idea. And then he has other examples of it in the Brawl Pass. Super, super cool, man. And hey, I think we can all get behind this. How fun would that be? A free pin in the free rewards coming out in rotation in the daily deals. It's not necessarily a currency, so it might slow down progression a little bit, but hey, I would take that all day. Free pin, baby. So staying along this pin trend here, we're moving along to this creator, Colette Brawler, and that is an idea that I have been somewhat flirting with in our most recent pin pack opening episodes, and that is new special pins for brawlers who don't have them. This example from the creator, a special Shelly pin camping in the bushes. Maybe the animation would be her pulling out her shotgun very slowly. As you can see, he's got little Super in there behind the bushes. That's adorable, so funny. And I can most definitely see this being implemented into Brawl Stars. I feel like this is like untapped potential for a future update around the corner, so this is definitely something I could see implemented for sure. Guys, how about this idea? I adore it so much. By Bread BSS 15 days ago, and that is a pin trading system throughout clubs. I think this is good for a few different reasons. I can't be the only one seeing this over on Twitter or other social medias, people saying that they would love to trade a certain pin for a different pin. Someone opens up like a Colt Pew Pew. They don't necessarily love Colt or playing with Colt, and they really adore Piper. I'm sure they would trade that Colt pin for a Piper Love pin any day. So how about this? You request in your club to trade pins just like that. You can ignore it, you can trade it. It's awesome. So not only would the trading system be really interesting here in the game, I also think it would help with club interaction as well, giving you another reason to be active in your club if you're searching for pins to trade, which, as we all know, club interaction and club mingling is one of the lower points in Brawl Stars. I would say the social impacts of clubs, but hey, you never know. Maybe something like this would help. And the final thing we're getting into about pins, how about this one? A beautiful, beautiful skin concept by Vine Ryo, and that is Pin Pack 8-Bit. It is adorable, man. I would buy this in a freaking second. It's so good. And I think the community also agrees with your boy on this one. 1.5k upvotes, as well as a ton of awards there up at the top. Super, super cool idea. So we only have a few more ideas before we hop into our brawler concepts here in today's video, but I wanted to bring this one up before we get into that, and that is by Minimat 18 days ago. Minimat most definitely been featured on my channel in the past. He is a phenomenal creator when it comes to these ideas, but we have the idea, Rarity Key. It has a 3% chance of dropping in Brawl boxes as a bonus item, just like token doublers. This key is used to unlock a rarity box. The rarity box is a single Brawl box where the drop chance of locked brawlers is increased by 7 times. I would say it should take quite a bit of bonus rarity keys in order to unlock one of these rarity boxes, but super interesting idea here by Minimat, implementing one a new bonus item and another one a new Brawl box, which I feel like hasn't been touched in quite some time. Like I said before, I don't know if that is something on the priority list for Brawl Stars to implement some of these newer things, but hey, you never know. It's a cool idea. So getting into our next idea here by Flying Lane, another OP idea creator here in the Brawl Stars community, but as you can see, 125 days ago, improvements on Power League concept. Can you guys believe that Power League has been in Brawl Stars for more than 125 days? Are you kidding me? When I first saw that, I was like, what the heck is going on, man? But I think it's such a simple implementation that would improve Power League immensely, and that is some way to communicate to your teammates, such as, can you pick this brawler, switch to a different brawler, suggesting brawlers, doing pins to notify that you're doing something wrong. You most definitely don't need an actual typing chat in Power League. I think it would would take a little bit too much time. Just pre-made messages that would go well for Power League. Super simple, and it would help a ton in my opinion. But you guys, with all of those ideas out of the way, we are next transitioning to the amazing brawler concepts, which we normally do at the end of all of these videos, starting off with the user BZPanda12 77 days ago. And I am surprised how much traction this post got. It only got 50 upvotes, and I adore the idea. So this brawler's name is Sakura, and I think her mechanics are super interesting. I might be a little bit biased here because I like assassination type brawlers, but just take a look at these. So she has 3000 HP. Her main attack is called Kunai Strike. With deadly precision, Sakura throws a piercing kunai. After hitting an opponent, the dagger will bounce up, critically striking any enemies caught and lodging into the ground. The super is called Kunai Recall. Sakura will call the 6 closest kunai within range to her. Opponents hit by the kunais will be damaged and slowed and can be hit by multiple kunais. The base characteristics of this brawler are looking really interesting. So it's kind of a longer range assassination type brawler where you're just dishing off throwing stars. No like sword play or anything like that, but I like it. It's really interesting. The first star power is called Stun Po. Enemies hit by 3 or more kunais will be stunned for a short time. Star power number 2, Focus Stance. Sakura increases the range of her super, allowing her to recall kunai farther from her, as well as increase the kunai collection to 9. Getting into the gadgets here, the very first one, Triple Dagger. Upon activation, Sakura's next attack will be increased to 3 total daggers. And then finally, the second gadget, my personal favorite, Dash and Slash. Upon activation, Sakura will dash to the location where her dagger lodges, slashing around her afterwards. So a nice little dashing mechanic that comes along with a bit of damage. Super cool, guys. So she has some movement potential. Man, I don't know why this only got 50 upvotes. A phenomenal idea by BZ Panda for another potential assassination type brawler. So dang good. But yeah, everyone, I think we'll be ending things off on that note here in today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. A big shout out to all the really talented creators out there in the community doing so much for the Brawl Stars community. Your work is most definitely not going unnoticed. That is for dang sure. So thank you everyone out there. But with that being said, hopefully you all enjoyed this episode today. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it. I'd really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Adios, everybody.